you can. That's all you gotta do, you gotta just do that math. We gotta do that before, remember now? And then we did it twice to find the interval, right? That's all that is. I like that method actually. That's because we can't do peak view too. We need a machine to do that. Or we can do like the reserve one for the walk test, right? Because you're not going to your peak of the mile walk. It's like this is your volume of oxygen between its max and its minimal, just like this heart rate reserve is. You're trying to find like that number before you add in the resting heart rate actually. So when I go like this, so what is 200 minus 60?
140.
And what's 140 times 0.7?
98.
Yeah,
It's 98.
98. So 98, that's the heart rate reserve. And then I add this in. 158. So they're saying this person would have a heart rate of 158 in theory at 70% of intensity. It may not be right because of why.
Level of fitness, I guess.
Yeah, like what number would be off as a guesstimate? Resting heart rate's probably somewhat accurate if you know it, to leave if you did in the morning, remember?
Their max.
The max.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's a formula. This person at 20 years old might actually be at 220 if they're like a track athlete. So that throws the whole thing off. But you'll know that when you're running, you're like, this is just way too easy. This rating of a perceived exertion is the thing I was talking about with the scale. Like, how do you feel? This method is based upon intensity. I don't use those. This one I use. That's the easiest one. Talk test. As they're running, you say, how you feel? And they're like, I'm not bad. Or you're like, oh, maybe it's just slow it down. Or if you're like, you're trying to do something hard, you're like, this is okay, I guess. Beep, 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 beep. Get the speed or incline up. It helps. So here it is. Peak VO2, we can't really do that without the machine, but we can maybe test this reserve one, right? This MET one, you're not going to ever do that, these formulas, so I focus on this heart rate reserve method. If you want to do 6 to 20 point scale, be my guest, the talk test. So these two are the important ones, heart rate reserve and the talk test for when we actually do go on a drop. See what I mean? This is what it looks like. No exertion at all or maximum exertion. I don't know why it's that's 1 to 10. At least do that. I mean, doctors will tell you that. Like, how do you feel from 1 to 10? They're just trying to gauge, like,